Man, pay my bills. You pay my automobiles. You pay my telephone bills. Something, something. I don't know the words. But you get it. It's all about bills, y'all. Dollar, dollar bills. Dollar bills. Dollar, dollar bills. Your dollar bill. Hey! Hey! The sad thing, I'm this crazy all the time. Can you handle it? Can you really handle it, guys? Okay. So, if you've been here for a while, when I was like on 30 subscribers, but today's to status, putting 30 and to status together, it's not even the point of this story. But if you've been here for a while, you understand I'm nosy as hell. I hear everybody's business. I can't see that great, but I hear everything. And y'all know my eye story if y'all go back when I had cataract and things like that. So you know your girl struggle, right? So you know I hear wonderfully. I'm so bad when I was in high school sometimes. I used to fake sleep. Sure, I do that still, not even high school. I fake sleep just to kind of ease over a little bit and be rest assured that I can hear somebody's information while they're saying, why that girl listening to me? I'm that girl. I'm that girl, all right? I'm just saying. So, as always, I'll try and get a deal, but I end up missing out on the deal, going to Dollar General. General Dollar? Dollar General? I believe it's Dollar General. Yeah, it's D&G, so Dollar General. Khadijah, connections, boo. Connections. Real? You feel me? Yes. So, this one I went to was hella far in Brooklyn, but I went because I thought I was going to have the deals on the peanuts, and by the time I got there, it was a week later, the deals were gone. Not even a point. So I was in the bus, right? Taking myself home. I bought all these groceries. I could have took the train home too, but whatever. I took the bus home instead. You feel me? So I listened to this guy talk to his wife. Like, you would think, because you would just think the way he was talking to this lady that it was his girl. Not even no, like, you would think it was a person who owed him money the way he was talking to this lady. You would think. But no, it was his wife. And I was like, I'm confusion. He was like, the bill is $120. You could pay $60 because he is all right. This is how he said, the bill is $120. And she's like, I'm leaving. She said, he said, when are you leaving? Because I guess he didn't know what time she was leaving. It seemed like she's going somewhere, like out of the country or something like that. And he was like, he's on the phone. I can't hear her side. He said, why are you only going to pay, you can't just pay $60? It's $120. He said, this is why the conversation confused me. He was like, don't you work? You can't pay $60? He said, it looked like the lady said, oh, I'm going to pay when I come back. She said, why you can't pay now? Don't you work? Pay before you leave. You can give it to me. And I was like, somebody must really owe you money, or you have a job and an employee and give you money. Like I was just so confused. And he was so loud in the bus. I was in the back of the bus, which usually I don't sit in the back of the bus. I'm not. Y'all Americans went through a lot to get me in the front of the bus, so I don't like to travel in the back of the bus where the hooligans is. And it was around 2 o'clock, 2 something, and I was like, the little hooligans gonna get in the bus, and I was like, But that's how you know I'm getting old. I don't want to be in the back of the bus with everybody else. I'm just saying, you feel me? So I was like, okay. He talking this person mad hard. I'm thinking about a job opportunity. Somebody not giving their money to him. He get off the phone. He said, oh, it's $120. You can't pay $60? You can't pay $60? I was like, he got off the phone. He said, my wife. And he's talking to another stranger about his wife, which he shouldn't be doing. Just saying, the house business should be staying in that house. But, you know, not everybody raised like that. You feel me? Not everybody raised like that. Look at my little eyebrow. I don't have to cut him. Thank you, Jesus, because he know. If I had to redo this every couple of months or weeks like people do it, I would have a fro on my eyebrow because, you know, I can't afford them things. People be like $5, $7, $8, $9, $10, like every couple of weeks. Not even a problem. Not even the point, but I say not even a problem. Your girl's on it. But I was like, he talking to the lady telling her, oh, how my wife want me to pay the whole cell phone bill. The lady was like, how much is your bill? But I'm like, miss, you didn't hear the whole conversation. It's $120. In my head, I'm like, it's $120. You know that. You know you heard what he was talking about. So don't act like you brand new on the bus. Talk about how much the bill is. The lady was like, oh, the man was like, oh, it's $120. I just want her to pay $60. She said, how, why is it so much? She said, I got 4 phones, which is understandable. It's 1 for him, 1 for his wife, and 2 for the kids. That's what he said. I'm quoting this. I'm quoting him on the MTA going your way. I'm quoting him. So I was like, okay. He said, oh, she want me to pay the whole bill. She want me to pay I feel like, in my mind, I'm like, if you could afford the whole bill, homie, and that's your wife who bared your kids out of her, why in the world can you not pay her bill? Pay her telephone bill. Pay her automobile. Well, y'all got an automobile. I doubt it because you on a bus. Maybe you do. It's Brooklyn. It's hard to find, park. Probably have your car in that one place or your car wherever you at work. You can't park your car. Maybe your wife got your car. I don't know. I'm just saying you could pay your wife's stuff. So he told him, the lady was like, oh, my husband don't pay my cell phone bill. That's supposed to be her job. She said, apparently it looked like he was paying the bill the whole time, and now he wants help to pay the bill. Which I understand. If it's hard times, okay, you could break it. But he didn't make it seem like, oh, it's hard times and I need help. He just make it seem like, oh, you need to pay your half. Like, I'm like, bruh. So I'm like, okay. So she said, oh, I said, you pay your wife's bill, your wife's cell phone? My husband will never do, because the lady is married to who he's talking to. She's like, my husband will never do that. I'm about to leave him and come to you. I'm like, you see that? That's how these women be losing their mans, because other people out here trying to say, I'm going to have your man because you pay bills. No, boo-boo. That's somebody else's man. And that's it. I'm just saying. But it was just too funny. Like, he talking about it mad nonchalantly, mad loudly in the bus. I'm like, is this man for real right now? It's your wife. You could pay a bill. You could pay the bills. I'm quite sure she's doing, I hope, because he didn't talk about, oh, you lazy or nothing like that. I'm quite sure she has a job. I'm quite sure she's doing other things at home. I'm quite sure she bared all your kids. So I'm quite sure you could pay $120 a month for the kids that you guys share. I'm just putting it on out there. I'm just putting it on out there. You feel me? I don't know what you think. Do you think... I ain't tell you this either. Comment, subscribe, write a comment at the bottom. So, yes, do you think that a man, if he able to afford it, because if he's not able to afford it, then, y'all go halvesies, not a problem. But if he can afford it, do you think the man should pay all the bill, or should a relationship be half and half? You feel me? Should it be half and half, or he pay all the bills? Tell me what you think. Comment down below, like this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.